Hey Paula, how's it going?
Hi. Today I'm going to show you how I like to do my calligraphy, my favorite calligraphy. I love it. I've been doing it for 30 years. I took my first class in calligraphy in 1980 in the University of Oregon. It was just my favorite class ever, so I ended up being a lettering artist, and I really do love it. Today, my favorite thing to use is Japanese stick ink. And it's ink that's compressed and into a stick, and there's different qualities, and you buy a stone and you add a little water, and this way you can get it to the consistency that you like, and your ink won't bleed all over your paper. So that's, I think, the best ink that you can use. So this is the ink that I'm going to be using with this brush here. I love to do brush lettering. I've learned that from quite a few different teachers. It's a very quick and easy way to letter. I need a sign for my front window that says calligraphy. So just thought I'd do a really quick sign. Just to let people know that I do it, because it is a bit of a dying art. You don't find too many people that need it anymore, and you don't find too many people that do it anymore.
Do you usually hold your brush at like a similar angle each time you use it?
Yes, that is the key to calligraphy, is the angles. The different types of lettering, you'll hold it at a different angle.
Okay.
So this is called italic, and so you want to hold for this type of italic, you want to hold your pen or your brush constantly at a 45-degree angle. Was
it hard to learn that when you first started?
I think that the people that learn calligraphy the fastest learn that the quickest.
Okay.
So if you can learn that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is with a regular pen that has a little reservoir to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
is that, what kind of handle is that? Is that bamboo? It looks like, or wood?
It's a wood. Some calligraphers have really fancy handles. And then I'm going to add a little water because it's a little dry.
Okay.
So it's been sitting. So that reservoir allows you to have a little extra, so you don't have to dip quite as much. So now you're not supposed to rest your hand on the page because the oils from your hand will repel your inks and your paints.
Do you use normal like computer paper as a resting?
You can use any kind of paper, but my favorite is to go to an art store and just ooh and ah at all the beautiful papers they have. And especially if if you go here, if I go to downtown Philadelphia, they have such fantastic art stores.
Which ones do you like the best?
I really love Utrecht. I love South Street Art Supply.
Okay. I like the sound that makes when you're writing.
Yeah, it
has like kind of a crunching sound to it.
The paper has a tooth.
Yeah. What type of paper is this you're writing on?
I would have to look. It's one of my favorites. I'd have to look.
Is it called a linen when it has a tooth like that?
You know, it's probably more of a handmade. I'd have to look.
Okay.
To see. But,
yeah.
So that's, the nice thing about using the light table is I do this saying a lot. It's an Apache wedding prayer. I have customers that this is their standard wedding gift. And the nice thing about the light table, is you can have your lines made out ahead of time on a practice paper, any of your practice papers that you get when you're learning calligraphy. Then you can make your lines out. These particular lines are for an envelope.
Oh, I see.
And these lines here, you can see they've been used a lot for my Apache wedding prayer.
Okay.
But the nice thing is, then you don't have to line each envelope or each time you're going to do the same prayer over and over. So now I'm going to show you my copper plate nib, which is kind of a strange looking.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one like that before. That's not, like a little bit different. It looks like different than an artist nib.
And the thing about this one is you write at an angle.
Is that so the lines can be thinner? Or
Yeah.
why is that?
So your lines are thinner when you use no pressure, and when you push down, you get heavier. See there, I'm pressing down.
Trying to get a close-up shot of that.
There, I'm pressing down.
Yeah.
So where it's thin, there's no pressure, and when there's thick, there's pressure.
Is it hard to keep it from snagging on the paper?
Yes.
Oh. So I do some pen and inks myself, and I've found that, like, some paper, it's hard to do it without it snagging on it when you're doing detail.
I didn't quite get that in the middle of the paper, but
Oops.
you kind of get a feeling for that's called copper plate.
Oh, that's awesome. That looks really nice.
So I enjoy doing that style as well.
Yeah.
So we've got your brush lettering, we've got your script, we've got your italic, and it's really something that takes a lot of practice. It's kind of like golf. It looks so easy, and it's really very, very hard.
How do you know how to space it, like how many words will fit on line, and how to space it like that?
This I've just done so often that I just know, but I recommend a good pencil, a very soft lead, and a good kneaded eraser. And there's other erasers that are good. There's the Stadler eraser is very, very good for erasing. But if you need to space something out ahead of time, it's always good to do it in pencil first, and then make your adjustments afterwards in ink.
Have you experimented with using different types of light tables?
No, I just have had, as you see, this light table. I've had it for quite a while. It's been through several bulbs, but it's just my best friend for calligraphy.
Oh, cool.
You use it. I use it for a lot of things.
What's the brand of that one?
This is. It looks like Logan, Logan, desktop light box.
Cool.
And it's. You can get them in several different sizes, and it's just really a necessary tool. It's just fantastic. So.
Okay, cool. Well, we're up to 7 minutes and 34 seconds, so I'm running low on time here because the YouTube video has to be 10 minutes or under.
Okay.
So thanks so much for your explanation of calligraphy and giving some tips and stuff like that.
It's well worth all the hard work.
Thanks.
Bye now. This is a Celtic hand with gold leaf and Celtic knots around the outside. Here's gold leaf again with the crest.
Yeah.
There's another crest.
Are those all gouache colors?
Those are gouache colors. Here's gouache again. Like the old, this is a book hand, like in the old Book of Kells.
How do you draw straight lines when you're...
You can either use the light table or you can get it in pencil. This is done on vellum with some gold leaf and watercolor paint. Vellum again, which is sheepskin and a very old traditional.
Yeah.
I do a lot of illumination and certificate work. Here we incorporated a small portrait.
Oh, that's cool. So you painted that with watercolor on there?
That was actually colored pencils.
Oh, colored pencil. And we're back to McKinney.